raw and real, giving you the spill. Chris Eubanks Jr. versus Conor Benn. Man, like fathers, like sons. Them boys did their thing. They did their thing. I mean, from round 1 to round 12, they absolutely did their thing. It actually was a Hagler Hearns for 12 rounds. Let's keep it 100. It was a Hagler Hearns for 12 motherfucking rounds. Them boys did their thing. And that's how you know. You know it's a mano when these guys go out here both fatigued. They was both just fighting on pure heart. Pure heart. This was a classic fight. This was a real classic fight. They fighting on pure determination, grit, and just bad blood. Just like that was the fuel that kept that engine going and fighting. Neither one of them wanted to let the other one get the upper hand. Neither one of them. They both was banging. I mean, Chris Eubanks came out. You know, he was trying to keep him at bay with the jab. You know what I'm saying? Trying to use the reach, keep him at bay with the jab. But Benn forced him to fight, and he couldn't help but answer back. He was trying to box. He was trying to do the thing. But Benn made him fight his fight. And it was fireworks. It turned out to be fucking fireworks. You know, it was a good-ass fight overall. The tide started turning, I believe, in the 7th round. Because I just believe that naturally, Benn, by being a smaller guy, all the wrestling and everything, and his energy, and he was throwing some bombs, his fatigue just set in. And it started to shift a little bit in the 7th round. But then Benn still was coming back blow for blow, toe to toe. You know, like I said, they was fighting off pure heart. Both fighters was fatigued, but it was just pure heart and like grit. Like they both bit down, really, they did. And ultimately, Eubanks came out with the victory. But Benn proved a lot that we never saw Benn that night. Benn showed chin, resilience. I mean, he showed it because he took some hellacious shots and he still was there. And at the end of the fight, shit, Eubanks was the one that went to the hospital. That reminded me of some George Foreman, Ali type shit. You know what I'm saying? Both of them fighters beating each other to death like that, like for 12 rounds. Well, back in them days, it was like 15, but that's crazy, man. It's a crazy good fight, man. I like it, though. But it also puts me, well, I'm also thinking, like, what if they were actually in the same weight? If they were actually in the same weight, could Eubanks have pulled it off? I mean, I'm sorry, could Conor Benn could have pulled it off if they was in the same weight? This was a particularly dangerous fight for both fighters, and I'm going to tell you why. The catch weight usually between fighters is like maybe between one or two weight classes. I mean between one weight class and another weight class, and y'all meet somewhere in the middle. But a catch weight for a fight that is more than one weight class, that's not really a catch weight. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous level. And what I mean by that is one fighter have to bulk up weight classes to fight this fight, and the other fighter has to drain himself to try to make it down as close as possible, I think with the rehydration clause. So both fighters are going into the ring with handicaps. I would say Eubanks' handicap would be draining himself. You know what I'm saying? Overexertion because he don't have his muscle mass, you know. And then Benn, on the other hand, he's bulking up in weight, carrying more weight around. So he's probably moving a tad bit slower than he would like to move. You know what I'm saying? And also getting hit with shots that you normally wouldn't get hit with because of that weight, because of your footwork. And then you're fighting a bigger fighter and he's leaning on you, draining you. It's a disadvantage for both fighters, because I think it overexceeds the actual fighting weight to where we can see the best of both fighters, like healthy wise. That's all I'm saying. But overall, if they was the same weight class, I think Benn would have took that. So this also entails and lets you think about how this Canelo Crawford fight is going to be. Because when you're the smaller guy, let's keep it 100. It's a fight within the fight. Because you don't know how your body going to respond to this extra weight that you're carrying around. You know what I'm saying? And can you carry that weight for 12 rounds, let alone got to fight this motherfucker that's naturally at this weight for 12 rounds? And people ain't really looking at that. So it's a fight within a fight. You don't know how you're going to respond till you get in there. And once you're in there, you can't get out. So it's like, shit, okay, wow, I got to do what I got to do. You go in thinking one fight plan, and then midway through the fight, your body starts showing you what you need to see. You probably start breaking down like, okay, I got to switch this shit up now if I want to last. And sometimes that's how fighters fight. They come in there wanting to win, but then sometimes as your body start breaking down and shit start happening, you at a weight you never been at before, and shit getting heavy, the person leaning on you, you know, doing the Klitschko shit, leaning on you, draining you down. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I would say Crawford, in order to be on that fight, he going to have to be on his bike in and out, catch Canelo in between them spurts that he fights in. And you should be able to do it. But it depends on what Canelo comes out too, because if Canelo comes out banging and you know, trying to take some air out the tires early for Crawford, because he know he ain't going to be able to keep up. I mean, who knows? Who knows, man? But it's gonna be a good fight. I just wanted to educate y'all on this weight thing right quick. So, yes, it's going to be good, man. But Chris Eubanks Jr. and Conor Benn, they talking about scheduling another fight in September. It's for the money, but I don't think they should do that. I don't think it's healthy for both fighters, in my opinion. They just in two different weight classes, man. And for them to do that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to see it, but for the fighter's sake, I don't think that's a good idea. Benn already showed that he can do 147 all the way up to 160 if he wanted to. And there's some great fights in between there that's more your weight class that you can also make a lot of money off of. So if I was Benn, I'd go that route. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though, but you know, fighters about this bag nowadays. It's like if Turkey make them an offer they can't refuse, hey, round two, make it do what it do. But it's gonna be crazy, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. But I definitely think that Benn should look to other options. That's just my personal opinion. But this your boy Tease, always keeping it raw and real. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Please like, comment, and share. Put it in the box so we can chop it up. Peace.